So I'll
Or
call
it's
you one.
oxygen.
I'll call you one by one. You can give the answers. If you shout all at a time now, it will be a disturbance for everyone.
Okay, sir.
So all organisms need food, water, and dash for the survival. The answer is
Oxygen.
oxygen. Second one, the function of the blood is to transport digested food from the small intestine to other parts of the body. Digested food from the parts of the body to large intestine.
Revan, sir.
Digested food from the small intestine to large intestine. Digested food from small intestine. Sorry, both options are same.
So the
Sir,
answer is the digested food from the small intestine to the other parts of the body.
Very good. Option A is the correct answer for the second one. Okay. So next one we'll give it to Gohit. What is the answer for next one? Third one.
The third one.
sir, C. Sir, the
The
blood
third one's answer is
Yeah.
third one's answer is C.
So blood carries dash from lungs to the cells of the body. So what is the answer, Gohit?
Sir, answer is C, sir. Sir,
Answer is
C,
same.
carbon dioxide.
Blood carries dash from lungs to the cells of the body.
Cells of the body, sir.
No option is given wrong. Actually, it will carry the oxygen.
Yes, sir. I knew that it was oxygen, but the second most was carbon
Actually,
dioxide. So I
that
went
has
for
to be.
carbon dioxide.
in the options, there is no oxygen.
Yeah, that's what.
So, yes, sir. Even I was confused about that. So then
Actually,
I took
blood
the
carries
secondary.
from cells of the body to lungs is the carbon dioxide. The question itself is something mistake is happen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, because organ and nitrogen and neon like are not even involved in respiration. I believe,
Respiration
sir.
and all. So only carbon
Yes.
dioxide is there, but
Can I say,
the question
please?
has to be reversed.
Can I say? So, Jait,
Sorry.
sir, can I say this fourth question answer?
Yeah.
The fluid part of the blood is called plasma.
The fluid part of the blood is called as plasma. Very good. The remaining all are the solid components. So next we'll give this to the Harini. Harini, answer fifth one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear
Sir,
me?
we have to do fourth one, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fourth one
Uh,
finished.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Fourth one is the answer is plasma. A. Yeah, Harini, I can hear you. Just give the answer.
Yes, sir. Dash helps in the efficient supply of oxygen to all cells of the body.
Sir, can I?
What is the answer, Harini?
Sir, A hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Because, sir, it binds with oxygen and forms oxyhemoglobin.
Very good. So hemoglobin will help in the efficient supply of oxygen to the different cells of the body. The next one, the cell in the body which fight against the germs entering the body are called Susti.
Ma'am, sir, WBC.
WBC, very good. So what is the lifespan of WBC in Susti?
White blood cells.
Not the full form. What is the lifespan?
Sir?
What is the lifespan of WBC?
Sir, 6 months.
No.
120 days. 120 days.
Then RBC?
Sir, I think 10 months.
10 months.
So 50 days. RBC is 50 days.
RBC is 120 days. WBC is only around 1 week.
10 to 20 days.
Yes, sir.
Around 1 week
10 to
only.
20 days.
WBC. RBC is 120 days. Okay. Satvika, next question.
Yes, sir. The blood vessels which carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body are called arteries.
From heart to all the parts of the body which will carry the oxygen-rich blood is called as an arteries. Very good. What about the seventh one?
Sir, WBC.
WBC. WBC.
No. 1 minute.
Sir, platelets.
The
I thought
formation
the
of
16th.
clot when bleeding is stopped from the wound in the human body is called due to platelets.
Yes, sir. Platelets.
Okay, this question for Shiva. Ninth question, Shiva.
One.
Ninth one, yeah.
Sir, A option.
The arteries have thick elastic walls because rapid blood flows at the high pressure.
Rapid blood flows in the high pressure.
Yeah, ninth is the A option. 10th one, the throbbing movement of the blood flows in the arteries is collision. This we will give it to Mahavir.
So-
The throbbing movements of the blood flow in the arteries is
Sir,
collision.
pulse.
Hmm?
Sir, it's called pulse.
Pulse. The throbbing movements of the blood flow in the arteries is collision. Pulse. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. 11th one, a resting person usually has a pulse rate between.
So can I?
Ritvik Reddy.
72 and 80 beats per minute.
The resting person usually has a pulse rate between the 72 to 80 beats per minute.
Minute.
Okay, next one. The blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all the parts of the body to the heart is collision. The blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood
For me only.
all the parts of the body to heart is collision. Yeah, Ritvik.
Sir, artery. Sir, veins. Sorry.
What is the answer?
Veins.
Okay, 13th one is for Srusti. What is the answer for 13th? Veins allows blood to flow only. Veins allow blood to flow only dash towards the heart, away from the heart, towards lungs, away from the lungs. What is the answer, Srusti?
Okay.
Wait. First of all, turn on your camera, everyone. Mohit, what is the answer?
Sir, me?
Yeah.
The 30th one is A.
Veins allow blood to flow only towards the heart.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. 14th one, Harini. Harini, what is the answer for 14th?
Chest cavity.
Sir, heart is located in the chest cavity.
Okay, and the last one, Jait. What is the answer for
So can
last
I
one?
answer?
Yeah.
The organism that does not have the circulatory system.
It's Hydra. The Hydra.
What is the answer?
Hydra.
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 So
Hydra.
it's a organism that lives in water.
Okay, good. So this is the question paper for the yesterday's test. How many of you got the full marks?
So I didn't write.
You didn't write the test, why?
So actually, I wrote the maths test till that time. Science test was not active, so I thought I'll do afterwards, and I forgot, sir.
So go ahead and Ahana.
Sir, I got 100% marks, sir, 60 out of 60.
Very good, go ahead.
I got 55.
And Ahana got.
Yeah, just wait a minute, I'll check the results.
Sir, actually, Anna didn't join now, sir. She has some other classes, it seems.
Who? Wait a minute. Okay.
Sir, how did D Nikhil get 51? That's not possible, sir. The only possible marks are multiples of 5. Sir?
So now can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Go ahead. Congrats. Aha now.
Thank you, sir.
And Satvika also, Ritvik, Nikhil.
How did,
Yeah,
sir, how
Nikhil.
did Nikhil 51, sir? It's supposed to be 50, right, sir?
If he does a mistake, then it will be minus
13,
1.
13 fours are how much? 52, right?
I think he did not attempt one.
Sir,
then
because we
he-
had first each question's worth was 4 marks and we had negative marking of -1.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
didn't
Yes,
attempt
sir.
one question, right? So that's
Oh,
what
not attempted. Okay, sir.
it's got.
And not only that, it's with +4, and if you do a mistake, -1.
But a lot of the students are absent. Why?
Sir,
Here most students are absent. Almost 10 students are absent for the test.
sir, I'm not able to hear you properly, sir.
Only 2, 4, 6.
Sir, only 5. Like
Sir, only 5.
no. Sir, actually, like 4.
Many students are absent for the test. Okay,
Sir,
I'll find out
6
that one.
students only are participating.
Hmm.
Sir, I think 8. Sir, 1, 2.
11, 12 students are participated. Sorry, 11 students only participated in the test. Okay. Congrats, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
So today we'll start with the topic. So in the last class, we studied up to the circulation in the sponge and the hydra, right? Sponges and the hydra. So excretion also started little part. So what is the meaning of excretion? The removal
Sir,
of the waste
excretion is the
material.
process of removal of metabolic waste that produced in our cells of human beings or other organisms are called excretion. Sir.
Yeah. So removal of the waste material that is produced in the cells is called as an excretion. So what are these waste materials? Generally, the waste material include CO2, carbon dioxide gas, urea, right? So these can be removed with the help of the different organs like kidney, lungs, okay, and we have the gland also to remove the excess of water and small amount of urea, that is called as an sweat glands. So these are the 3 parts where we'll exclude the or will excrete the waste material from our body to the outside. And we have to remove the waste material at a regular interval of time from our body, otherwise it will cause the poisonous to the entire body, right? Or it may mix with the blood and become the fatal. So if you want the person to stay healthy, you have to remove this waste material at the regular interval of time. Okay. So the parts or the organ of the body that involve in the process of excretion is called as an excretory system. So today we're going to study about the complete excretory system in the humans, then in the animals also. So first we'll study about the kidneys. So excretory system in the humans. Yeah, go ahead. Can you read this paragraph, complete paragraph?
Yes, sir. Excretory system in humans. Urea is the major waste product released in our body. It is produced as a waste product of the decomposition of unused food proteins in the liver. It is a poisonous substance which must be removed from the body. Urea from blood is removed by the kidney. Therefore, the kidney is the main excretory organ in our body. The urea and the other unwanted salts, when dissolving in water, form a yellowish liquid waste called urine.
Okay. So the major waste product formed in our body is called as in what? Urea. Okay. So what is the general formula of the urea? Anybody knows?
Sir,
What is the general chemical formula for urea?
NHT.
The general chemical formula for the urea is NH2CO NH2. That is the chemical formula for the urea. Okay. So urea is one of the major waste product released in our body. So why it is releasing? Due to the decomposition of unused food protein present in the liver. So decomposition of unused food proteins is there in the liver, it will form the urea. So how we can remove this urea from our body? We can remove this urea from the body with the help of the kidneys, or the small amount of the urea also can go out of our body through the sweat glands. Okay, so generally this urea will be present in the blood. Whenever the filtering of the blood is done in the kidneys, this urea will be removed from the kidneys. So urea from blood is removed from the kidneys, therefore kidney is the main excretory organ in our body. How many kidneys are there in our body? How many kidneys are there in our body? One or two? Two kidneys will be there in our body, right? Okay, if one kidney is not working properly, whether the person can live?
Sir, they can live with one kidney, sir.
Okay, but whenever the two kidneys are failed,
Sir, they will use dialysis machine for their reproduction of their waste.
good. So the urea and the unwanted salts when dissolving in the water form
Sir, also they can the kidney transplantation also they can do, sir.
yeah, they can do the kidney transplantation process also, but it's a little bit expensive only, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, so what is the urine then? The urea and the other unwanted salts when dissolving in the water forms a yellowish liquid waste is called as an urine. Okay, then what is the composition of urine? It's very important. What is the composition of urine?
Sir?
What is the composition of urine?
Like, sir, means, so, sir, I did not understand. Sir, can you tell again?
I'll write it here.
Composition of urine.
Means what is the percentage of each and every component in the urine?
And sir, 2.5% of urea and 2.5 other waste like salts. And when we drink water, the 95% of water only is considered in urea.
So if you take the urine, almost will contain only 2.5% of urea, 2.5%
And
of
2.5
salts.
other waste
Almost
salts.
the major thing is water only. 95% is only water in the urine. This is called as a composition for the urine. Okay.
Sir, it also purifies the water for
Okay.
hydration.
So generally, an adult human being normally passes out 1 to 1.8 liters of urine per day.
Yes, sir.
See, almost urine will contain 95% water only, right? And again, another human being will pass out how much? Approximately, you can say 2 liters.
1.8 liters.
Okay, 1.5 liters you can take approximately on our average. So how much water
And
have
we
to
can
drink
take
then?
2 liters.
Yeah, how much water have to drink then?
So like for each day, like 4 bottles.
If you drink at least 4 to 5 liters of the water only, you can have them. You can pass out at least 1 to 2 liters
1.8
of the
liters.
urine, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Sorry,
water,
and also
so water will act as a filter in the blood body or not? Yes or no? If you
Yes,
drink
sir.
5 liters of the water into our body only, almost 2 liters of the water will come out of the body in the form of urine only. That means water is adding some salts, it is dissolving some salts in it and coming out as a urine, right? So it's water is a very, very important component in the human beings or the living beings. That's what you can say. Without water, you cannot live for the longer time. Without food, you can live for some days, but without water, you cannot live, right? Okay. The excretory system collects the urine and remove it. The excretory system of the human being consists of 2 kidneys, 2 ureters, a urinary bladder, and the urethra. So you can see the structure of the excretory system here.
yes, sir, ureter and urinary bladder.
Okay. So these two are the kidney shaped beans. Is called as in kidneys. Okay, bean shaped. This structure is called as in kidneys. Whatever the tubes are connecting from the kidney to the urinary bladder is called as an
Ureter.
ureters. There are 2 ureter tubes are there. which will connect from kidney to the urinary bladder. From the urinary bladder, yeah,
Yeah, sir, continue. Sir, the urine will store.
from the urinary bladder, the urine will be stored for some time. So at regular interval of time, we'll remove that urine or we'll pass out with the help of the urethra. Right? So this is a complete excretory system in the
Sir,
human beings.
in ancient times, like so many years back, as they used urine as for cleaning detergent after 10 to 15 days.
Really?
Yeah, sir, I heard it. Sir means sir means urine after it will remove and it kept 10 to 15 days, it will change to oxalic acid or ammonium hydroxide acid.
Uric acid will be formed. Generally, urine will contain the uric acid.
Yeah, sir, but when we'll keep in sunset, like when we'll keep in sunset or anything, it will happen, it will change to another acid, it seems.
Okay, generally, whatever the soaps or the detergents we are using right now will be mostly basic in nature only, not in acidic nature. Okay, just if you have studied about this now, you just read 1 second and tell me the story in the next class. Okay. Okay. So this is a complete diagram of the human excretory system. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll study individually what are the functions and all. Okay. In the kidney, what are the things will be there which will purify the urea from the blood. Okay. That and all we'll study individually.
Sir, is urinary bladder can damage like when we'll store our urine like 10 to 15 hours?
Yeah, it will affect, right? If you are storing urine for the longer time in the urinary bladder, it will damage. It will not damage immediately within 1 or 2 days. I mean, first time or second time. If you are doing the regularly, now it will damage the urinary bladder.
Sir,
Yes, when we drink a lot
and
of water.
Yeah.
sir, and I heard like some people saying they got operation for some stones in their kidney. What is it?
Stones means
Kidney
like in
stones.
kidney, when our blood is filtrating, the stones will form there.
No, due to these waste products are there, right?
Yes,
Generally,
sir.
the
Yes,
waste products
sir.
will be dissolved in the water. If they accumulates a lot in the kidneys, now it will form small stone-like structures. Understanding?
Okay, sir.
For the longer time. That is only the we can call it as the kidney stones. Generally, it is formed in the kidneys itself.
Sir, what should we do like to stop forming the stones?
Actually, they will do an operation for
No, if
removing.
you want to stop the formation of the stones, right, you have to drink a lot of water and you have to pass out the urine regularly. The next one,
But when it is not possible, we should do the operation, right? For
yeah,
removing
operation
the-
only. So they'll use some medicines to dissolve that stones.
Sir, it happened to my grandmother, sir. I saw
Okay,
it.
okay.
Sir, and if it still doesn't work, then they will do the operation.
Yeah, in the last they'll go for the operation.
Sir, but who are first formed, they will form for second time also, sir. But they should, in the second time, they should not go and they should drink a large amount of water.
How will our kidneys damage it? Can I say, sir?
Sorry, Chait?
Sir, can I say how the kidneys will fail first?
Yeah.
Sir, like first, our body, our hands, legs, our body full will get swelling, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it gets swells and we will not get urine, sir. And when we'll go to urine, the urine pains a lot, sir. Sir, after some time, the body gets full swell, sir. Slowly, the urine also don't come, sir. Immediately, we should go to the hospital.
Very good.
They are because the damage of the nephrons in it, sir. Their filters will damage. So that
Okay.
Sir, am I correct?
Yeah, it's correct only. Because why the body is swelling first thing? Because of the urea will be there in the different parts of the body, right? The poisonous things
yes, sir, and it will get
cause the body
damaged.
to swell. Yes or no? You have to remove the poisonous things from our body at a regular interval of time. If you
Yes,
don't
sir.
remove, now what will happen? It will accumulate completely in the body. So the body
Sir,
will
and
not
will get
function
swelling
properly.
and
Sir, like Means our kidneys, one will fail means we can be alive, sir. If
We
two
can be
go, we
alive.
will die, sir.
If one kidney is failed now, you can live with the other kidney with the help of one kidney, no problem. But if both the kidneys are failed, then you have to go undergo regular dialysis process.
Sir means we should transplant kidney.
No,
Yeah.
we can do that, or we can do the dialysis machine process also. We should go regularly 2 days.
Sir, but that will take a lot of money.
Mm. So next we'll study about the kidneys. Okay. Shiva.
So can I read?
Shiva.
Sir,
Shiva.
no. People use the machine until like they find a donor, and after they like someone is ready to give a kidney, then they will like keep a kidney.
Yeah. Shiva Pranav.
So can I read, please?
Wait. Shiva, are you there?
Ma'am, sir is asking.
He left the class. Satvika.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can read this
Kidneys.
paragraph.
These are called the magic filters. Kidney are bean-shaped organs present at the back of our body, just above the waist. It is a brick red colored, about 4 inches long. It is richly supplied with blood vessels. Kidney can filter the unwanted substances from the blood. Each kidney consists of thousands of tiny filters called nephrons. When the blood containing urea and other waste salts pass through these nephrons, it filters the blood and removes urea and salts, and urine are left in the kidney.
Okay, good. So kidneys are called as magic filters. What is the shape of the kidney? It's a bean shape. Okay, where it is present? Back of our body, just above the waist. Okay. So what is the color of this kidney?
Sir, brown.
Brick red.
Brick red color. What is the color? Brick red color and almost 4 inches long. Okay. So it is richly
Sir,
supplied.
it will be a reddish brown.
Yeah, brick red or reddish brown, both are same. Okay. So it is richly supplied with the blood vessels. Kidney can filter the unwanted substance from the blood. Each kidney consists of thousands of tiny filters. Then what is the filtering unit in the kidney?
Nephrons. The tiny filters of kidneys are called nephrons.
Nephrons are the main important things which will filter the blood in the kidney, right?
Sir, if they damage only, the kidneys will
Kidney will
be
damage.
damaged.
Yeah. So when the blood containing urea and other waste passes through these nephrons, it will filter the blood and remove urea and the salts. Okay. So whenever these blood which contain the poisonous substance will pass through the kidney, these nephrons only will remove those poisonous substance and purify the blood. Okay. So these poisonous substance will be there itself in the kidney. After some time, these poisonous substance dissolve in the water and comes out of our body as in the form of urine. Clear up to this paragraph? Any doubts in this paragraph?
No, sir.
Okay. Next one.
Shall I only read, sir?
Mm.
The urine thus formed by each of the kidney is then passed through the ureter, a tube-like structure which connects the kidney to the bladder, to urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder for some time, and at regular intervals, it is removed through the opening at the end of the tube called urethra. The process of ejection of urine is called micturition. The opening of urinary bladder is controlled by the ring of muscle called a bladder sphincter. When the bladder becomes full with urine, this bladder sphincter opens and allows the urine to flow out.
Good. So the urine thus formed by each of the kidneys then passes through the ureter. What is the ureter? That's what we studied in the diagram, right? A tube-like structure which is connecting from kidney to the urinary bladder. Okay. So the urine is stored in the urinary bladder for some time, and the regular intervals it is removed through the opening at the end of the tube called as an urethra. The process of ejection of urine is called as an what? What is the process of ejection of urine? Micturition, right?
Sir, can you repeat?
Micturition.
Micturition.
Okay. The opening of urinary bladder is controlled by the ring of muscle collagen bladder.
Urethra.
No. The opening of urinary bladder is controlled by the ring of muscle collagen bladder sphincter. Okay. So when the bladder becomes full with the urine, the bladder sphincter opens and allows the urine to flow out. So what is the important points in this? The size of the kidney, the shape of the kidney, and what are the filtering units present in the kidney?
Nephrons.
Okay. The next one, what is this process name?
Micturition.
Micturition. And what is that muscle which will allows the urine from the gallbladder to the urethra?
Bladder sphincter.
Bladder sphincter. Okay. So these are the important points in the kidneys. Any doubts in this? Then what is the role of kidney in the body?
So to purify the blood and remove the metabolic waste from the blood and purify and send it through urea, means urine.
Good. Harini, what is the role of the kidneys in the body?
The kidney helps. Just a minute. Yes, sir. So could you repeat your question?
What is the role of kidney in our body?
Yes, sir. The kidney removes the unwanted urea in our body.
Metabolic urea.
Sorry, can you repeat again, Harini?
So the kidney helps in removing unwanted urea from our body.
Okay. Next. Jait, what is the role of kidney?
Yes, sir. Role of the kidney is to purify the urine and send it to the urethra.
Sir, how it will purify urine?
So no, sir. The waste material, sir, like it will purify all that and it will throw the waste material and it keeps the like good to the body.
No, sir. I think it's
Yeah,
purify
Ritvik,
the
can you-
blood.
Yeah, okay,
Sir,
Ritvik.
95% water content, sir, and 2.5 urea and 2.5 other waste of salt, sir.
Ritvik,
Are
can
you
you explain?
Right?
Yeah.
The kidney role is that to purify the blood and remove the metabolic waste like salts and urea and many carbon dioxide materials in the blood and send it to different body parts. The purified blood.
So
Good.
could you repeat the process of micturition, like the meaning?
Sorry.
So could you repeat the meaning of micturition?
Micturition is nothing but the process of ejection of urine.
Okay, so thanks.
That is called as micturition. Generally, what is the role of the kidney?
Sir, ureter is 30 centimeters length, right?
Yeah. Okay. So what is the role of the kidney? The role of the kidney is to purify the blood from the poisonous substance and excretion of these poisonous substances from the body to the, or you can say the removal of these poisonous substances from the body. That is the role of the kidney. Then what are these poisonous substances? Mainly urea. What are these poisonous substances? Mainly urea and some other salts.
Salts.
So next one is the CO2. You know already how the CO2 we can
Carbon dioxide, sir.
yeah, how we can remove out of the body?
Sir, by sweat.
By sweating or with the help of lungs or
Oh,
kidney?
sir, sorry. By respiration, sir.
By respiration, right?
Yeah,
It is
sir.
produced as a waste product in our body cells during the process of respiration. The food is broken down during the respiration to release energy and release CO2 as the byproduct. It is produced as a waste product in the body cells during the process of respiration. The food is broken down during respiration to release energy and CO2 as the byproduct. This CO2 is removed from our body by the lungs during the exhalation process. Okay, this CO2 will be removed our body with the help of
Yes,
lungs
sir.
during the exhalation. So lungs also act as a excretory organ for removing of waste products, that is CO2 from the body. Okay, so lungs also act as a excretory organ for removing the waste products from the CO2 from the body. The next one is the sweat. How we can remove the sweat?
Sir, in the liquid waste, sir.
It's a liquid waste that is produced by the sweat glands which are present in our skin. Generally, sweating will be happen a lot in the summer season, right, compared to the winter season.
Sir, the sweat formation sir, means it will form beside kidneys only, sir. Our skin also exerts waste in the form of sweat, and with the help of sweat glands, the sweat will be released, sir. Sir, and even sweat also contains many urea, salts, water, and some metabolic waste.
Generally, sweat will contain excess of water only. Most of the sweat is only water, and small amount of urea will be there in that. That's all. Okay. So just sweat is to remove the excess water present in our body and the small quantity of the urea from our body.
Sir, even sweating also helps to regulate our body temperature.
Yeah, good. Sweat also helps to regulate our body temperature. So generally, sweat glands are present in our skin only. So what are the two major functions of the sweats? It helps to remove the excess water, salt, and urea from the body. It helps to keep our body cool during the hot summer days to maintain the body temperature. So these are the main functions of the sweat in our body, or you can say sweat glands. Okay, then what is the dialysis?
But sweat is the salt also, sir.
Sweat is the,
Salt.
yeah, it will contain some salts also. It contain the water, salts, and the small amount of urea. All the three will be there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then what is the dialysis? What is dialysis?
Sir, can I tell dialysis?
Hmm.
Sir, the blood of a person with kidney failure can be cleaned regularly by using a machine, sir, and it is called dialysis. Sir, and the process used for cleaning the blood of a person with the kidney failure by separating the waste substances in the form of urea from it is called dialysis, sir.
Process of purifying the blood by using
Sir,
the
it will separate the waste
listen first, Shruti.
substances.
The process of purifying the blood by using some artificial machines is called
Called
dialysis. Simple thing. The process used for cleaning the blood of a person by separating the waste products such as urea from the blood is called as a dialysis process. Okay. Whether dialysis is an external separation or internal separation. Sorry, external purification or internal purification.
Sir?
Whether dialysis is an external purification of the blood or the internal purification of the blood.
Internal.
Internal. What about the others?
Sir, and it removes waste from our blood also, sir.
Okay. Satvika. Satvika, what about you? Generally, dialysis is an external purification of blood. We'll take the blood from one pipe of right from the body, and we'll use the dialysis machine outside and we'll purify the blood outside of the body, right? We'll purify the blood by using the dialysis machine outside the body. So it is an external purification process, not the internal purification process. Okay. So any doubts up to dialysis?
No, sir.